Hey, what's going on guys? RVZ Stealth here, and in today's video, I'm going to give you my opinion on the easiest to play champions or the least difficult to play champions, and be sure to leave in the comments below who you guys think are the easiest to play champions because, of course, everybody's going to have their own opinion on who they think are easy to play. First up, I have Warwick, and I think Warwick is a really strong champion, but because of the fact that he has no skill shots, it makes him even stronger. His ultimate is really easy to use, but it's also really strong. If you can use it on a high priority damage dealer in a team fight, then you're going to lock them down for a really long duration, and your team is probably going to be able to follow up and burst them down really quickly. So it's a strong ability, but it's really easy to use. He is a point and click and auto attack champion, and he's really hard to do bad with, in my opinion, because he becomes so tanky late game, and his ultimate is so strong and easy to use. Next up, I have Ryze, and right now Ryze is really strong in the top lane, and because of his ranged, or because he's ranged, it makes it easy for him to bully his opponents out of lane, and it just makes it really easy for him to CS. He has a point-and-click snare, so if the enemy jungler comes to gank, he can just press his W, it will snare them, and then he can walk away. Or in teamfights, he can use it to lock down an enemy. He is really easy to farm with because his Q is on such a short cooldown, and he's got really good wave clear, especially late game when his ultimate is on such a short cooldown. And he's got short cooldowns on all of his abilities, so you're going to be able to get a lot of guaranteed damage off in teamfights because all of his abilities are point and click. Next up, I have Master Yi. So Yi, he's basically all auto attack based, except for his Q. He's got a really strong ultimate in the sense that you can, if you get caught as Yi, you can use your ultimate to get out because it gives him a movement speed buff. So Yi's a good champion to play if you find that you're getting caught a lot or you're out of position and you want to have a champion that you can make those mistakes with but still get away with. And he can melt champions late game because he's got so much damage. And he's really hard to chase because of his ultimate. If he uses Ghost as a summoner spell and builds Yomu's Ghost Blade and has his ultimate up all at once, you're not going to be able to catch this guy. And he can split push really easily because of his high damage late game. Next up, I have Annie. So Annie's a really strong mid lane champion or a support champion, and she's really easy to use because all of her abilities are point and click. Has a really easy combo, and you can master it pretty simply. All you have to do is have your stun up and use your ultimate to have an AoE stun in a team fight, and then just follow that up with all the rest of your abilities. She's got guaranteed damage like Ryze because all of her abilities are point and click, and she's got a really long auto attack range, so you can use that to stay back and be safer at CSing, or you can use it to harass your opponents. She can 100 to 0 squishies really easily, and she's a low risk, high reward champion because she can do loads of damage, but it's guaranteed damage as she has no skill shots, so really easy to play, but high reward as well. So last but not least, I have Garen, and just to let you know, I didn't put these champions in any order, it's just a general list, so Garen is not my #1 easy to play champion. All of these champions are just really easy to play in my opinion. He requires no mechanical skill. His Q makes it really easy to escape or engage because it removes slows. So like Yi, if you get caught, you can use your Q to escape. So you can make more mistakes when playing Garen because of that. And he's got a really easy combo. You just go in with your Q, use your E, and then use your ultimate. And most of the time, if they're an enemy squishy, then you're probably going to kill them. He is really tanky, and he can do a lot of damage at the same time. And it's really easy to bully your opponent out of lane because of the silence on his Q. It makes it hard for your enemies to trade damage with you because they can't use any abilities. So Garen, in my opinion, really strong champion for top lane if you're looking for someone who is really easy to play. So that's all for the video, guys. If you enjoyed, then be sure to like and subscribe for more League of Legends content. And remember to leave in the comments below who you guys think are the easiest to play champions. And thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video.